do, so I played ESO way back when it first came out, and I burnt myself out. I deeply enjoyed this game. But yeah, I burnt myself back out in 14 because... So what you can do is you can go through the main story quest of like each faction. So you have 3 factions. And what I did was I tried to like 100% these maps, these parts. And then, so each one has, say like, this one had 24 quests that was for this specific area. This one has X amount, X amount, X amount, X amount. Right? And it overarches a main story. Like, those are your zone quests. And it gives you a little bit of, like, lore for each, like, your covenant. Those are covenant quests. There's 3 of them, and then an overarching main story. So what I did was I went through and 100% of those. I messed that up. And I burnt myself out because before any DLC came out back in 14, the great thing about ESO was you could go back and you could play through the other 2 factions' story. And I did that. I got through like half of one and I burned out, so... by the way, I live in the U.S. and you? I live in the U.S. as well. But, so I'm coming back and I've touched other DLC, but I haven't really done their story quests, so now I'm coming back to do everything. So I'm just, you know, slow at a time. And what I'm doing is I'm just doing the main story. Like, I can do the side stuff later. I'm just at the moment trying to get like caught up main story wise to see what exactly was like got put out. And then I'll come back and do like side content and other stuff. By the way, congrats on you getting affiliated. Are you happy? Thank you, and I am very much happy on getting affiliated. It happened faster than I thought. But it was very much...
Nicholas had a disguise kit.
It was nice because I can make, you know, channel point redeems and stuff like that. Try to give you guys some funness instead of me just yapping, you know, like, for Monster Hunter, I have something for like a weapon roulette. So when I play Monster Hunter Wilds, you know, if you want to see me use something, suffer. Besides dual blades, you know, there's a redeem for that. Also, it made it easier for me to not just have to guesstimate, like randomly switch weapons. Make it a little bit funner for you, like, oh, I wonder how he does on this.
Coins stamped with the likeness of Denobia.
I haven't done a lot. Remove glasses to me is always a fun one because I am as blind as a bat. So it's always interesting to see like what I can do with being blind. It's in all good fun. I've had a couple people redeem it when I've been fighting like Monster Hunter fights or when I was playing Expedition 33. You know, people redeeming them remove glasses, so it's like, oh, parry this or dodge this without glasses. It's like, that is going to be a little bit hard, but yeah, I'm very happy I got affiliated. Yeah, because emotes can help you earn money and also boost your account as well. And subscribe you because of them. So this has been Emotes, like, I'm more worried about on emotes. I'm more going to do like followers first. That way, I'm not sticking like cool emotes behind a paywall in my sense. Everybody can enjoy them, but as we get more emotes, 100%, you know, that could be beneficial, but realistically, I'm here to, play old games and, get like minded visuals that like old games or are interested in games that, you may have missed. Like, have you ever played Final Fantasy 1? I mean, I'm bringing this up because I just beat it recently. Or have you ever seen or played Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2? I'm trying to bridge that gap so, people that have played them and it's just nostalgia and it's like, oh, that is such a great game. Like, re-inspire them to go play it again. Or if you've never seen it, give it a try. Like, that's kind of more what I'm after. Yeah, I can understand that, but now you're a failure, so you can. Your important is important in this point. I mean, you can show me emotes. I'll tell you right now, the one reason I haven't got more emotes is I'm kind of out of a job right now. So, like, as much as I would love to get more emotes, I just don't have the cash flow, like, to do anything with it. Like, because I would love to get, like, a PNG up as well. Which, what it would be is kind of like a night, think of like a werewolf and human, like, standing on two legs like a human and knight armor. And then what I would also do is, like, I've had my dog for 7 years now, so I would do, like, try to get somebody to draw, like, I'll send them an actual picture, but, and then have them sit on the other side of the screen. But I currently don't have a Discord. I have Twitter, so if you have Twitter, I can look up you that way, but yeah. Yeah, it's something I'm in the works of doing, but I keep putting it off. But, alright, back to the story. I'll
I know
take
how
a peek.
Nicholas survived Maluk's path.
Okay, I'll do that after stream. I know how Nicholas survived Mala's path. You do. How?
The crystal must contain Aldenovia blood. Maluk's path would ignore you if you held it. You'd need a lamp to find your way through the darkness so you could grab a handful of ashes. From there, all you'd need is the Crypt Guardian's passphrase.
Oh. That's, That's very unique. The Danable coins were definitely from the tomb, and you said that disguise kit belonged to Nicholas.
I've seen enough. Nicholas faked his death and stole the dowry. Now he's working with that merchant lord, Kosh. To think I mourned that bastard.
I will. I already took a picture of it, so. But I've seen enough. Nicholas faked his death and stole the diary. Now he's working with that merch lord Kosh. To think I mourn that bastard. What are you going to do about it, though?
Nicholas would have kept such a thing from the guild. The less they know, the less trouble they'll cause.
I've been calling
I'm
it for a
going to
while
tell the
now.
Thieves Guild. I want them to cause a world of trouble, and I want to lay it all on his doorstep. Let's go.
I'll meet you at the den. Revenge time! Let's go! Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm not surprised about this revelation. Like, it was pretty foreshadowed, like, from the very beginning. Like,
I'll meet you at the den.
it was not that hard to figure it out. There it is. I was like, how did I get in here? But main hall. Alright, so from here we go back to the den. And then have we no. We some, like I said, these quests, there's not many of them, but it's like 8 steps to each quest. So it actually is taking longer than I hoped. But it's not a bad thing. It's just we gotta try. My hope is to actually like get through this DLC. I really want to get into the Brotherhood, which to me is probably going to be funner than just sneaking around and trying to steal stuff. Like that one, you just, again, sneaking around, but you're like doing assassinations and stuff like that. So I feel like that one's going to be a little bit funner. Again, I mean, out of the two for sneaking around like guilds, I feel like the Brotherhood's going to be a lot funner. But we'll see. Hazel, how far have you played into ESO?
I told the guild about Nicholas betraying us. Walked softly, took it in
No!
stride. Quen gave me a hug, and Elsa walked off without a word. All in all, better than expected.
Yeah, probably. Give me a sec to find my rechargeable battery pack. Oh, stretchy. Stretchy. I was about to say, it should be right around me, so I don't actually have to go far. Dun, 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 dun. But I do wish ESO, though. It's the one wish I've had for a while now, but the more, like, I play, and I try to find people to play with me that, like, is, because I do, like, when we raid out, we do go to, like, other people playing ESO, and it's like, oh, they're like, oh, if you want to play, I'm like, I'm on Xbox, what about you? They're like, oh, I'm on PC, and it's like, or PS5, and it's like, But also, I think that is a big, like, no, yeah, they left. A big negative to the game. Not in, like, a negative ass look, but as in more like, it's a dividing your player base instead of letting them just play together. And for an MMO, I don't understand that point. what is the next step for the Thieves Guild?
The Iron Wheel is a hurricane that